Hi everyone, hey, it's Diane, May 9th, 2017, and in front of you, you are seeing the ficus fig tree houseplant. Now, I've had this tree over 30 years. It's in my east side of our house, east window, and it just does wonderful. I always worry about it because I'm always afraid I'm going to lose the darn thing, so I thought well, maybe I should propagate it. So, this is what I done. And this is how you can propagate the ficus fig tree. And I actually done this a few weeks ago, and I'm going to show you the update on that. But what I did was, go in here, I took cuttings off of some of them that had the new growth. I just took some cuttings off of them and just cut them back to the stem here or wherever you see some new growth. Now, I'm not saying that's the way to do it, but it had worked for me. Like, for instance, here's some new growth. I could cut it back to maybe here, right here, and then I might take the lower leaves off, or it may not be necessary, because we're going to look at those roots here in a minute. But new growth, lots of new growth. Just cut them off. Cut them off back to the stem, and let's root them in some water. So let's go see those now. Okay, now I had these in my north window sill, and I put them on the counter here so we can see them better. But let's get a close-up. And I had to put these fun things in just for the fun of it. But let's look at them. And we're going to take them out of the water too. But you can see the white on the stems. And you know, I'm really thrilled about this because if I ever lose that big plant, which I'd really be sad if I did, I will have some backups. But let's take it out. Let's take them out and look at them really close once. Because I want to see exactly where the roots are coming. Okay. Now, these had new growth here. And I seen that they had new growth. So I cut them back quite a ways. And as you can see, the roots are coming down here where I cut. We're just right above it. As you can see, this one's a really nice big one. But I want to give you a close-up of the roots coming. This one here, look at that. It's coming right out where the node was. And we got some smaller ones here. But that looks like it's going to work, doesn't it? Excellent. I didn't know, I've never done this one before, propagated. This one's not doing much yet, but they're coming. Here they're just starting to come. It just takes a little while. It might depend on where you have them situated too. But I got mine on the north side. But look at that. These up here were looking really like new growth, so I just cut them off from the new growth branches. Right there. And here's the last one. So I think it's going to work. I've been changing my water also, filtered water, and I'm going to do that today also. I'm going to change it again. But as you can see, that's a nice little cutting right there, and I'm just going to leave them in that water till I get some really nice roots. You know, they're really nice. I might put 2 or 3 together when I plant them. And since this is working, I might do a few more. Love it. And I'm thrilled. It is a good time to do it in the spring and summer. Fall months into winter, it probably isn't going to be a very good time to do it. So do it now if you want to get some new babies off of your ficus tree. Get some cuttings off of it and good luck. And see if you have success with it. Again, look for new growth on the section that you want to cut. Okay, so can you tell it's new growth? Well, the new growth is the leaves are a little lighter green, I'm noticing. And I'm going to show you right, these things are dusty, but right here is some new growth. Right there. So I am going to take another cutting off of here. And I'm going to take it, hope you can see this. I'm going to take it all the way back. Okay. Now these things have a little bit of a milky substance come out of them. The new growth is right there. We're going to see how this one will root. I'm going to take more cuttings and we are going to put them in water and see how they do. I might take and cut it down to here, this section here. We'll see. You know, this is kind of something I have never done before. You can see the milky substance coming out right there. But that'll make a nice little cutting, and I'm going to be looking for some more here. There's another nice one right here. There's a nice little cutting. Here's another one. So just look for some new growth on the branches and just cut that branch off with the new growth. There's another one. A little dusty in the house. These I like to take out. The tree is so big, but I like to take it out sometimes and spray it off. But it's hard to do now that it's gotten so big. It needs a good trimming. So you just kind of go and look for that new lighter colored leaves coming out, the new growth. Here's another nice one. And I'll just continue doing this. And this is something you can do right now if you want to propagate your ficus tree. Here's one where it had leaves here on the bottom. So I'll pull them off. You should be able to get roots coming in right there. Okay. Here's another one. Pull them bottom leaves off and you're going to get roots coming in there. Right here's the new growth. So this is a good specimen right here. So I'm just going to take and trim them off. And yes, these do bleed a little bit of white stuff comes out. I'll take that one off too. And that'll make a nice one. I made some more cuttings today, May 9th, and we're going to put them in my east sunny window in the morning. We'll see if they root faster. Look at them. I hope you enjoyed this houseplant video of the ficus fig tree and how to propagate it. Once I get these roots growing, we're going to be getting them planted, so that might be another video. So take care. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.